Do it like this. Let's do it like this. You know tonight's going to be a rant. You know tonight's going to be a rant. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. You know. You know. I know. Everybody knows. But before we can get onto a rant, before we can go all in, before we can just go in, man, we got to go say hi to the chat. What's going on, Grounders? It's your boy. You already know who it is. You already know who it is. Why am I even trying to say it? Why am I even trying to say it? Why am I even trying to say it? Steel Wings is first if you guys care about that. If you guys care about that. I don't know. When people are first, you know. Jack Juke Scott, good to see you, buddy. Falcons Nation, Troy Mackey. See who else is in here. Cody Stokes, NPC Rebel, says he's going to boycott Patreon because they are banning people. Don't know anything about that. Pantera's in the building. Jesse. Who else? Anybody else? All right, cool. All right. And if you haven't already said hi, please go into the chat. Go say hi. All right. Falcons, Hawks, Braves fan extraordinaire. Good to see you. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Let's Oh boy. Where do I start? This should be good. Okay. So let's get some of the easy, no good, son of guns out of the way. Julio is a game time decision for Sunday. All right. We got a whole day. We'll see how it goes, but 48 hours for Julio Jones to figure out where he's going to be come Sunday. Not worried about that. Not worried about that at this point. At this point in the season, not even worried about that. That's not my biggest concern right now. Okay. For those of you just getting in here, we haven't even started yet. So you haven't missed a thing. You haven't missed one thing yet. All right. I hear lots of people climbing up the walls, climbing up the ladders, going all out, balls to walls, talking trash, talking some trash about contracts. And I hear, obviously, that there are 49 million OC candidates for the Atlanta Falcons to potentially pick any one of those guys up and put them onto the roster and tell them, hey, I'm a leader of men and I will do... Back up. I could care less about what OC comes in here, just that an OC does come in here, and that it's not Sark. You feel me? You feel me? You feel that? I'm done. I'm done with Sark. Get out. I was trying to do the good commentator thing, the good show host thing, to stick with Sarkisian through thick and thin. If things got worse, depending on how the defense performed, XYZ, boom, boom, boom. And here we are. Sarkisian could not lead a horse to water. But it did not help, obviously, just to give a little asterisk on that. It did not help that 3/5 of our line all of a sudden just gone. Like, just gone. 2 guards and a right tackle that has been paid, and he can't stop anybody. That is our offensive line. That is our offensive line. 100%. 100%. And to clarify, with Erica Allen throwing in that $5 donation in the super chat. Thank you so much, Erica. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Make sure that there we go. Then the gift. What the? Where's this thing at? Where's this thing at? Is it under something? It's under my video capture device. How dare you? We are playing that again. Erica, you deserve better. You deserve better than that nonsense right there. So you just hold your britches. You just hold your britches nice and tight. Hold on one second, because we're gonna wind that back. As I wait for this thing to open up. Let's go down here. Let's go down. What, cat? What? I'm doing a show right now. I don't have time for you. Nope. Don't have any time. Nope. No time. Boom! Erica Allen with the $5 donation in the super chat. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's get to preaching. Because the First National Church of Lieutenant Dan starts right now. Sermon starts. Everybody bring out your farthings. Bring out the prayer basket. Here we go. Why in the hell is everybody getting all uppity about Dedrick Sinat? Why does everybody get all uppity about Dedrick Sinat and Grady Jarrett? Shouldn't we be all with our pitchforks and our flame on our torches? Shouldn't we be getting our pitchforks and our flame torches and everything, and running Brooks Reed and Derek Shelby and McLean out of Atlanta right now? Like right now. Like today. Shouldn't we be running those guys out of town like right now? But no. Every Falcons personality right now is either A, trashing Dedrick Sinat because he's not starting enough, and because he doesn't have enough skill set in his stuff, he's not going to be a multifaceted player. He'll be stuck at one tick forever. Okay, not touching that with a 10-foot pole. And then on top of that, rumor mill comes out. Oh boy, 92.9 the game. Oh boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it. Grady Jarrett. I just talked with Grady Jarrett's agent and the Falcons, and they said that they're on 2 completely different levels right now, and Grady Jarrett mind you, listen to that for a second when I say Grady Jarrett, okay? Think about that for a second. Not Grady Jarrett's agent, Grady Jarrett. 92.9 The Game says, Grady Jarrett and Grady Jarrett's agent with the Atlanta Falcons, they're on two completely different levels right now, and they're not even in the same ballpark. There's no way that they're going to be able to keep them. Excuse me, do you know anything about franchise tags? Yeah, okay, cool. I thought I would just go ahead and educate very quickly, because franchise tags mean that while he is a free agent, he can go wherever he wants. If we go, boop, put a franchise tag on him, he ain't going nowhere. And I think that's why a deal wasn't done in the first place with Grady Jarrett and the Atlanta Falcons, because they knew it was going to get to this point. They knew it was going to get to this point. Easily knew that this was going to get to this point. So they knew that by the end of this year, they were going to be franchising Grady Jarrett and be talking to him through the summer, which is another reason why Julio Jones didn't get more money this past year. Because they're saving everything up. They're saving all their pennies up to get ready to pay Grady Jarrett. Now, hold on one second. Before people start saying stuff in the chat about how much Grady Jarrett is looking for. It's a rumor. Like, time out 1 second. Like, time, whoa. It's a rumor. No one said it's fact that he wants $20 million. That's a rumor. He wants Aaron Donald money. That's what one guy said on 92.9 The Game. But the reality is that a franchise tag is going to be happening, and most likely, here, let me just look into the camera and just be like, okay, look, it's going to be okay. A franchise tag is most likely going to happen, which means that they'll be talking through the summer, and Grady Jarrett's agent, not Grady Jarrett, Grady Jarrett's agent is like here, and the Falcons are wanting to pay him like here. And so most likely what happens when two forces decide that they're going to be completely opposite, someone comes to the negotiation table and says, we're going to meet somewhere about here. That's usually how these things go down. Now, Grady Jarrett's agent is going to be pointing, and I said this to D-Pat, I said this to Mad Mike, I said this on Twitter already. The Atlanta Falcons right now will be basing what they want to pay Grady Jarrett off of what the rest of the league and Grady Jarrett's stats are compared to. Okay? I'm not going to dig deep, but I'm going to pretty much state that I don't think Grady Jarrett's Aaron Donald. I don't think Grady Jarrett's Aaron Donald. I might be wrong. So I'm thinking somewhere around the lowest being 13, the highest being 17 would be where we're going to be seeing Grady Jarrett get his money. Now, Grady Jarrett's agent is going to be pushing for, this is the league maximum right now for defensive tackles. Aaron Donald set that bar. Grady Jarrett, and this is what his agent is going to say, Grady Jarrett's agent is going to say, he is the heart and soul of this defense. Your best player, you have to pay him as such. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Okay? He's not wrong. He's definitely a top 10 defensive tackle in this league. But the heart and soul of this defense, I don't think he's wrong, because our defense runs through two guys. Our defense runs through two guys. And say it with me. Say it with me in the chat. Say it with me in the chat. It's Grady Jarrett and Deion frickin' Jones, right? Those two guys, that is the heart and soul of our defense. Everything runs through him. In fact, actually, before people go, Grady Jarrett's not the heart and soul of the defense, Tack McKinley said it yesterday. Grady Jarrett, we come and we go as Grady Jarrett comes and goes. If Grady Jarrett's not having a good day, we're probably not having a good day. If Grady Jarrett is the one holding us up and he's having a good day, the rest of us are going to be having a good day. Reminds me, can't put my finger on it, but reminds me of another player, but at the collegiate level, that's doing everything for himself, and everybody's having to play off of what he does. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that one guy that I'm trying to put my finger on here that does that same? Oh, Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams. He's the heart and soul of the Alabama defense, and everyone plays off of what Quentin Williams does. Everything that Quentin Williams does, the rest of the Alabama defense runs off of what he does. Good or bad. If Quentin Williams makes a bad move, the rest of the defense steps in and tries to fill the holes. If Quentin Williams is having a good time, if he does something good on the field, the Alabama defense swarms to where Quentin Williams is. That's Grady Jarrett for us. The heart and soul, the meat and potatoes of this defense are Deion Jones and Grady Jarrett. And Grady Jarrett's agent is going to lean on that and go, look at the time when Grady Jarrett wasn't in there. You were having a bad time. Look when Grady Jarrett was in here. You're getting sacks. You're getting pressures. You're getting hurries. You're getting hits. You're getting turnovers. Grady Jarrett deserves the money. That is not debatable. That is not debatable. That's not something that is debatable. We, the chat, myself, all Falcons fans everywhere, we cannot debate that Grady Jarrett does not deserve the money, because he does. But this ain't the NBA. This isn't the MLB, okay? And so when agents' expectations seeing other players from other leagues getting massive dollar signs, when they see that, they want to bring that identity and all of that to the NFL. And here we go. The CBA is about to change in the next 2 years. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to say that Grady Jarrett deserves $15 million a year, but I do think it's the worst thing in the world when you go, boop, 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 beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I did everything on the calculator, and the offense has eaten all of our money. We've spent more than 50%, more than 60% of our current cap on offensive players and little to none on our defense. And that's where I begin to draw the line in the sand for myself. I don't know about you guys, but for myself, I begin to draw that line. I begin to go, scrape. Anyone on this side of the line, those are the guys that I want to keep. Deion Jones, Keanu Neal, Grady Jarrett, Tack McKinley, Dedrick Sinat, Matt Ryan, Julio, Jake Matthews, Alex Mack. That is the side of the line. You don't cross that line. Everybody on the other side of the line, you have either A, not proven yourself, or B, you do not deserve the money that you're getting. Hello, Devontae Freeman. I see you. I'm not getting cute either. I'm telling you exactly what it is. Hello, Desmond Trufant. How's it going, buddy? I'd love to meet you in real life, but you don't deserve the money you're getting. I'm sorry. the level of play, and then what you're actually doing, what we're expecting, what you're doing, and what we're having to pay you. That doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying? Font to true font. Robert Alford. Mohamed Sanu is in a weird gray area. I wonder how that's going to work out. So Mad Mike immediately came up to me and he started screaming at me. And Mad Mike and I think very alike, but also we always take separate paths to the same destination. Mad Mike says, don't trade anybody. Grady Jarrett's not getting $20 million a year. If we got to let him go, we got to let him go. And so on and so forth of a bunch of other things. Bernard Mims, thank you for the sub, man. Rise up, stay grounded. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Good evening. I'm of the camp though that if I had to move Julio Jones, I'd move Julio Jones. And a lot of Falcons fans in here are going to say, "What? Are you insane?" That's what Patriots fans said when they started getting rid of O-line pieces. That's what the Patriots fans said when they got rid of Randy Moss. That's what Patriots fans said when rumors about Gronkowski potentially getting traded happened. So think about this before you react in the chat to me saying that Julio Jones should be traded. Julio's now 30 years old. He's getting older now. Julio will most likely only have a few more years left. And Falcons fans are going to start panicking and saying that Arthur Blank wants things right now. How do we know that that's the case? How do we know that Arthur's not in here for the long haul? Yes, Arthur's an old man. But the first excuse that I hear from Falcons fans who are part of Group 1, that everybody's got to stay and you can't lose a player of his caliber and you can't have him go, you can't trade him. You'd have to be able to just take everybody's draft picks if you were to trade him. Yo, no. I think not. I think when you look at Matt Ryan and what he's done, and you see that a guy like Eric Saubert, and I'm about to do a film breakdown on him, a guy like Eric Saubert is just a few more catches away from being a lethal weapon that the Atlanta Falcons could use. And Austin Hooper has obviously gotten to expectations, and he's working very well for us. The team that we have around Matt Ryan right now needs work. But a guy like Julio coming or going does not make the difference in Matt Ryan having a successful year or having a down year. I think Sark was definitely, don't get me wrong, don't get me twisted. Sark was definitely saved by Julio and Matt Ryan. Not a doubt in the world that Matt Ryan and Julio Jones made Sarkisian look good. Anyone in the chat want to dispute that? Anybody in the chat want to dispute that? I don't think you can. Jarvis Williams, thank you so much for the $4 donation through Super Chat. Appreciate it, man. Rise up, stay grounded. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Again, thank you for the donation. Rise up. Julio and Matt Ryan have made offensive coordinators look good. Derek Carter looked great with Julio and Matt Ryan in there, right? Kyle Shanahan, let's not get it twisted. Kyle Shanahan's a great offensive coordinator, but man, it looked really good with Matt Ryan and Julio in there, huh? I also want to say hi to all 30 people that are watching now. I'm sorry I can't go through every name, but I want to get my points out. So I'll go back to the chat and say hi to some people in just a second. But whoever the new offensive coordinator is, whether it's Bellamy or it's, if it's Kubiak, Lim M, thank you for the sub, man. And rise up, stay grounded. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you for joining the nest and walking with us grounders here. Rise up to all the peeps in here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. I know that Dahl Ray Bellamy and David Wright, Jarvis Williams, Lim M, Dross 1507, PewTube TV. Anybody else? Bernard Mims, good to see you. Cody Stokes, good to see you. Falcons fan 408, good to see you guys. Rise up, stay grounded. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Smith in action, good to see you, buddy. I know I've missed some people in the chat, and I apologize. But Sarkisian making, or well, being made to look better than he is, with Matt Ryan, who, by the way, is a top 10 quarterback in this league. Julio Jones, who's a top 5 wide receiver in this league. And C-Mac Sports, good to see you, buddy. And a litany of Dan Quinn-style defensive players who, while we haven't been able to keep the depth right now, we've had pieces. Deion Jones, Grady Jarrett, Tack McKinley, Keanu Neal, Ricardo Allen, DeMonte Casey, and Isaiah Oliver in a little pinch because I actually like Isaiah Oliver a lot. Foye Olakun. Guys that have done it the right way with Dan Quinn's defense. If we can grab more guys like that, we're on the road to success. But I told people, guys like Grady, guys like Neal, guys like Deion, guys like Tack, we're going to have to pay them soon. We're going to have to understand that our offense is getting older. Everyone in the chat understand that. Our offense is getting older, and we need to start having them take less money so that we can pay the defensive players that are going to give them the ball back or potentially score and make the offense's job easier, which is train clock, run the ball, and set up the pass through the run. Jarvis, we can't trade Trufant this year, unfortunately, but for Alfred, we could potentially get a 4th or a 3rd or something along those lines, but it depends on the teams who wants to bite. So the offense right now is just older. Matt's getting older. Julio's getting older. Sanu is older. Alex Mack, older. Most of our offensive line is actually over 28 at this point. Or if you're, well, you know, unless you're Saubert or, you know, Wes Schweitzer. Ugh, that name. Can't put that name in my mouth. Raichu for the win. Good to see you, buddy. Coach Evans, good to see you, man. So the offense is getting older. The defense is young already. So listen to this. Listen to this. Think about this for a second. If the offense is getting older and we need them to take less money, does it make sense to pay Julio right now? No. No, we can't. It's unfortunate, but we can't. Just can't. Can't pay him. It's just not going to happen. Can we extend him a little bit? Yeah, we could. But he won't get the money that he's looking for. Julio wants to be locked up for another 5 years on a big contract. But Julio's already stated, and I'm paraphrasing here, but Julio's already stated, the team is bigger than I am. The team is bigger than I am. And I'm going to do what's best for the team. Julio gets it. Matt understands. Matt Ryan understands. He took this big contract, but he understands. This is just how the NFL's going. You pay people for their services. You pay people for their services. And so to pay people for their services, you pay a top 10 quarterback like a top 10 quarterback. Just got to do it. Because you don't want to be the Browns. Well, past Browns, not current Browns, because current Browns are actually going the right way to To all the Browns fans in the chat, thank you for listening. But you don't want to be like the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch. Who have already said that they're going after a new quarterback. The Jags want a quarterback? Is it time to mock for the Jags? Is it time? Is it time, boys? Boys, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, is it time to go to mock drafts and start mocking the Jags with a quarterback in round 1? It's going to be, man, it's going to be lit. But the Falcons don't have that problem. The Falcons have the opposite problem. The Falcons have young defensive talent, whereas the Jags have a bunch of veterans that they've leaned on. The Falcons have a bunch of young, surprisingly good talent at attack, Neal, Dion, and Grady. And it's unfortunate guys like Vic will not probably be around for a long time. But guys like Steven Means, even though he's only 28 years old, I'm 27, about to turn 28. Guys like Steven Means are showing you that they can step in. I'd re-sign Steven Means for next year. I think that he's worth it. Not a long-term option, but someone that could definitely play. Anyone in here like Steven Means? I really like Steven Means. I think Steven Means could be great here in Atlanta for another 5 years. I think Steven Means could be well used and utilized. He showed his worth in the last couple of games. I think that a guy like Jack Crawford is a short-term solution, but there are so many fans out there that are saying, "Oh man, we can't. Oh God, we can't. We can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait for the future. We need to bring in as many super free agents and draft the best players that we possibly can and try to win this right now for Arthur." For those people that want that, you need to step back and look at the situation. We need to pay Grady Jarrett. That's first and foremost. That's number one over anything else that we have going on right now. Signing a guy like Steven Means is the perfect complement to giving Grady Jarrett a long-term contract. Steven Means comes in, and he immediately takes that Derek Shelby role. Whoever we draft in the beginning of this draft, in the first round, will be a defensive tackle and will be taking the McLean spot. Whoever we draft will be taking the second most 3-tech snaps of anyone. I can only think about 3 guys in this draft that play 3-tech with such dominant nature. And that's Christian Wilkins, Dexter Lawrence, and Quentin Williams. And I guess that means that we're drafting a Clemson boy, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Bruce Irvin will most likely be here for the foreseeable future. Maybe a 2, maybe a 3-year contract to take Vic Beasley's spot. Whoever we give Vic Beasley to, because we're giving Vic Beasley to somebody. We're giving Vic Beasley to somebody. Whoever we give Vic Beasley to, that person is going to give us something well worth in the draft that we can then go out and grab another defensive end. I like O'Shane Zimes. I really do like Austin Bryant. I think they're definitely guys that we need to keep an eye on. I think it's come to a point where we didn't trade him at the deadline, which pretty much said to me that we're concentrating on Grady Jarrett right now, getting that whole situation, fixed, and then trading off Vic Beasley so that we can go grab interior talent to be able to play next to Grady Jarrett. And then everything else is going to be built on top of that. Steven Means, Bruce Irvin, a guy like a Christian Wilkins potentially, Grady Jarrett, Tack McKinley, Dedrin Sanat. That's shaping up to be a really good defensive line. If you just add those names together, just those names, you've got a pretty good nucleus. You've got a great foundation to set on. And then everything else that you add as you go through, guys like Bryant, guys like O'Shane, maybe you go get a Brian Burns. I don't like him personally. I'm not a big Brian Burns guy. But maybe a Chase Winovich. That's a good shot. That's someone worth it. Maybe a Carl Granderson. Maybe a Zach Allen who falls to the second round. That works out just fine. If you're liking this video, please go hit that like button. Go hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you hit that notification bell at the front of the YouTube page so you get notified when we go live, man. You could even go get a Joe Jackson. A Joe Jackson from Miami could definitely give you what you're looking for. So there's options. There's many options, and there's at least another 50 defensive ends, and I haven't even looked at all of them yet. I've looked at a chunk of them. I've looked at the big guys. I looked at some of the tier 2, tier 3 guys, but I haven't looked at every single person yet. And that's what I'm excited about. That's what this draft season makes me excited about, because then I get to hear all kinds of new people. I get to meet new people. I get to talk about new people. And I get to talk about people that the Falcons are looking at. The reason why I haven't done a lot of film breakdowns. I've got 3 games worth of tape that I haven't done anything. Why have I not done it? Because I'm already draft mode. I'm already like draft mode. But I've got a Grady Jarrett video. I've got a Rose Stacks and $20 video that I have not forgotten about. I'm still working on. I've got people asking me about what's your perfect draft scenario. Well, the first one is signing Grady Jarrett. That's where we sit right now. Guys telling lies about Grady Jarrett and trying to stir up rumor mill. From 92.9 The Game, talking about Grady Jarrett's agent wants him to be paid like Aaron Donald. Well, that's probably not going to happen, buddy. A franchise tag is probably going to be placed, and most likely they'll work something through the summer. And then we can all sit back and relax. Relax. Oh. Thank goodness. That's where we're going to be probably through free agency when we I bet you we have a classic Falcons free agency where we re-sign Steven Means, we re-sign Sombrilo, we re-sign Paulson, we sign a bunch of our guys that have been proven to this offense and defense. Re-sign some of the same dudes, bring them in. And then go into the draft and load up on some great draft and then sign some free agent nobody that we've never heard of. And he comes in and performs well with us. That's classic Falcons drafting and free agency. Does it work all the time? No. But does it give us effective players every time we do it? To a T, pretty much. So all the fireworks, all the extra BS that goes on with Falcons Twitter and Falcons message boards and 92.9 The Game trying to stir the pot. None of that matters. None of that matters. When you come in here and you listen to what I'm talking about, you remember that it's not tunnel vision. We're not in a tunnel looking down. There's only one way of thinking. There's multiple ways of thinking. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably put $100 on it if you want. I'll put $100 on Grady Jarrett does not leave the Atlanta Falcons, and he's probably franchise tagged. He does not go to free agency. And then we work something through the summer to be able to bring him in, bring him back into the fold. I don't have any problem with the moves that we're going to be making because there's going to be a lot of cuts. It's going to be a lot of fan favorites. It's going to be a lot of guys that we want to stay here, and they're going to be gone. There's going to be movement in the front office. That is fun, important, really, really, really interesting stuff that I will be reporting on this show right here. And that's going to be interesting. So don't get discouraged. Don't get worried. Don't freak out if the Falcons don't go after Ndamukong Suh or Dante Fowler Jr. because their price tags are going to be too high. What's more important? Let me ask everyone in the chat. What's more important? A top shelf free agent from another team or paying Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones? I'll wait. I already know the answer, but I mean, you know. If you're saying anything other than paying Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones, then you've lost your marbles. Because if you don't have Deion Jones and Grady Jarrett and you decide to go into free agency and, you're going to let Deion Jones walk. You're going to let Grady Jarrett walk. Oh, my God. Might as well go ahead and start at tier 1 again. Might as well go ahead and start this all over again. Paying Jones and Grady Jarrett is more important than going out there and go getting a Dante Fowler Jr. or going out there and go getting, an Ndamukong Suh. It's more important to be able to keep those two pieces here on this team and be able to perform on this team because, man, I don't know about y'all, but Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones, once they got back, once they were playing at full speed again, shoot, our defense immediately went from total trash garbage on fire, smelling up the entire Atlanta freeway to, wow, this actually kind of works. That's what I got to say. So for those of you, just TLDR, you can skip to this point in the video and get your answer right off the top, what I think about Grady Jarrett and whether or not he should be paid. He should not be paid Aaron Donald money. Should he be paid that money? No. Should he be paid somewhere $13 to $17 million a year? Probably. Should we be spending money on Grady Jarrett? Does he deserve the money? That's not even a question. Yes, of course. Of course we should be paying Grady Jarrett. Anyone that's saying that he should not be paid is obviously not looking at the big picture. That's only looking for the things that are going right now. People that think in the short term, freak out, want to keep everything they have and want it to be as affordable as McDonald's chicken nuggets. That's not how life works. That's not how the cap works. That's not how the NFL works at all. Ever. Not a single person in here should be saying that we should not pay Grady Jarrett. That's insane. And anyone in here that doubts Deion Jones, refer to tape. Refer to tape previous, and then also go refer to all highlights of Deion Jones absolutely obliterating people, making this defense actually work. Deion and Grady are more important than going out and getting a big splash free agent so you can be happy for a week or two and then find out that free agent may or may not help you going down the road when you could have had Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones. TLDR, there you go. So that's my 2 cents on that subject alone. And there was nothing else that I could get really heated up about because I know that the pressure is all on me. I've got work to do. So I'm going to eat. I'm going to go on Discord. Link is in the description. I'm going to go into the voice chat in Discord. And anything you guys want to ask me, go into that voice chat. Go in that voice chat. Come talk. Come talk live. I will respond to you guys and I will talk with you guys. If you haven't already joined the Discord, what are you doing? You're doing it wrong. L.A. Dirty Bird, thank you for the $2 donation through Super Chat. I really appreciate it. There is your gif of Julio Jones with the dab. Oh, man. 45 minutes of talking, like. Also, should we do Twitch tonight? Should we do some gaming tonight? I've been playing the new WWE 2K19 as well as Spider-Man and World of Tanks lately. Those have been my jam. It's been my thing. So should we do that? Let me know in the chat here. At me on Twitter, UNGR_show. Also on Instagram as well. And we're going to open up for, let's go with 10 minutes of questions, and then I'll be live in Discord so you guys can talk to me there. But let's answer some questions and give you guys answers. I know somebody asked something a little far up here. So should we draft linemen or find some in free agency? Well, here's the thing. While even though that the money is going up by almost about 10 million, 12 million, I think is max. I think the money that we're going to be using is just going to be on our guys. So to be honest, even after cuts and everything and some restructures, we're probably only about 35, 40 million in, with what we have. So for me, it's just spend it on your guys. Bring back Bruce Irvin, bring back Steven Means, pay Grady Jarrett, start setting up the Deion Jones, bank account that he's going to be probably throwing all his money in. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't get some of the money back that we've been putting into some players that haven't worked out, and that we should putting our money into the players that have worked out and rewarding them. Brazilian X Skills, what's going on, man? O'Shane is pretty good. I do like O'Shane a lot. So let's go down and read some of these questions that just went through. Why is Grady Jarrett asking for Aaron Donald money? It's not Grady Jarrett. It's Grady Jarrett's agent is asking for money, and then he's just doing his job. So that is what it is. What potential OC would you like to come to the A? I would love Gary Kubiak to come to Atlanta. It would do wonders for us. And the guys that he would bring in would also do wonders for us. So all of those things and above. Say bye-bye to Sark and to Derek Shelby, Brooks Reed, McLean, Robert Alford, Jordan Richard. Goodbye and good luck. What is that? And good luck in all of your future endeavors. Oof, ouch. Drafty line. Always, do you think that we keep Tevin Coleman? There's a scenario that we can keep Tevin Coleman, but only if we do it the right way. We'd have to get some money back from Freeman, and then Coleman would have to be the lead back. We'd have to get rid of Freeman somehow. I just don't know how you do that. Let's see. DT in the first round, guards in the second and third rounds. I actually say DT in first round, DE in second round, and then third round, go get yourself like a Brad Berry or Mitch Hyatt, who will be there. Let's see. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and go over to Discord. If you haven't already just joined the Discord, link is in the description of this video. And then we're going to be on Twitch tonight. We're going to be playing some games and answering questions and chilling with you guys for a little bit. I haven't been doing anything, really, to be honest. Gary K is still a 2 to 3 year adjustment, right? I don't think so. I think maybe about a 1 year, maybe 2 year adjustment. Yeah. I think that's probably where we go. Dan, what is bad about Devontae Freeman? I don't think it's necessarily that Devontae Freeman is bad. I think that the cap situation with Devontae Freeman is bad. I don't hate Freeman, but I'm just at this point as a Falcons fan, and maybe you feel differently, and maybe all the other 27 people that are watching right now maybe feel a certain way. I think it's just time to move on from Freeman and Coleman and give Ito Smith his chance and go draft a new running back, a big bruiser. That would do better in Bevel and Kubiak's systems. I think that they would work better that way, but that's just me. And after many seasons of watching tape and how Kubiak and Quinn and Shanahan and all of these guys use their players, I think it's about time for us to just go ahead and go, thank you for your service, Devontae Freeman. Thank you for your service, Tevin Coleman. If we don't keep him, it's time to give Ito Smith. It's time to let him do what he's doing. And it's time to go get another bruising running back, a big boy, that can give us the opportunity to be more effective. Now, if you want to wait a year, maybe 2, and go get yourself an ETN from Clemson, who has all the potential in the goddamn world, you can do that. You can do that. But again, drafting running backs, whoa. Clemson players, whoa. So, man, that's just me. That's just my 2 cents. If you would like to voice chat, I'm going to Discord right now. I'm going to go eat some spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, yes. Thank you. Spaghetti and meatballs. Damn. So excited. And I'll listen to your thoughts on things, and I want to hear some new people. I want to hear some new people from the chat. Go to the Discord and talk in the voice chat, and let me hear their opinions about things as we go. My name's Lieutenant Dan. You're listening to nothing but the facts and the truth here on Unintentional Grounding. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the donations in the chat. Wonderful. You guys have been awesome. You guys support me through thick and thin, and that means a lot to me. I don't want to get sappy, but that really does mean a lot to me. You guys are the awesome. CJ Fam says, where's the Discord? The Discord link is in the description of the video down below. That link is right there. Link. So you guys can actually see that down below. If you're on your phone, you'll hit the little tab to open up all description of the video, and then all the links are down there to everything that I do. And then of course, then you just join and you go into the voice chat, and you get voice chat, and we're off and running. I'll see you guys over there. Peace out, grease out, rise up, stay grounded, y'all. Time to listen to some awesome music, intro music, kind of outro music too. So, boom.